Hey everyone, and welcome to my latest hoop tutorial. This tutorial is going to have a look at the move called the lasso, which looks a little bit like this. Any hoop is suitable for learning this move. Any of these ones behind me would work. But you're going to want your hoop to be light enough that it's not going to cause you any discomfort, and as a beginner you may find that bigger is better, as larger hoops tend to move slower, giving you more of a reaction time. Now in my last tutorial we looked at hand hooping, which looks something like this. And the lasso has fundamentally the same skills, but instead of doing it vertically, we've got the hoop horizontally and it's up above our head. So let's begin. First of all, we're going to want to hold the hoop above our head with our dominant hand to begin with, holding onto the hoop. Our knuckles should be pointing behind us and the hoop should be pretty much in front of us. If we lifted it up, it's kind of in front. Then we're going to give the hoop a big push in the direction that we prefer to hoop in. For me, it's to the left. So I'm going to give the hoop a big push to the left, and then I'm going to swap my hand over. So I'm going to let go and I'm going to kind of turn my hand so that my fingers come into the hoop and my thumb is out. I'll show you that now. So I'm going to give it a big push to the left, and then the fingers come in and the thumb comes out. It's really important, just like in hand hooping, that that thumb is pointing out, because if we tuck it in, the hoop starts to come down our arm. So we need to keep it up. This is a bit of a shelf for the hoop to sit on. Let's have a look in a bit more detail at that exchange with our fingers, so that we are moving our fingers into the hoop and our thumb on the outside. So we've got the hoop above our heads with our dominant hand, knuckles pointing backwards, big push on our preferred side, and then we're gently going to be moving our hand in a slight left to right motion to keep that hoop going. Now you can either have your arms stretched right up, or you can bend it down a little, or if you've got some music on, you might want to be kind of moving your hand with the beat. Okay, as long as your thumb is out, you should be able to keep that hoop up there in motion. If we have a look at the movement without the hoop, we're kind of doing a little push with our hand, just like this, thumb out, just a little push from side to side. Let's have a look at that in slow motion. As with all hoop tricks, it's important to be able to go both ways. So once you're confident with going to the left, have a go at going to the right. And you can even catch the hoop and fling it back the other way. This is really good practice for making sure that you are balanced on both sides. So do a few rotations, catch, and then fling it back the other way. Something you can do once you're feeling confident is begin to swap hands in a lasso. Now if you watch my hand hooping tutorial, you may have heard me talk about prayer hands. And what this is that when we're spinning the hoop on our hand, we place the second hand in this prayer position and then take our original hand out. It's really similar to swap hands in a lasso. So we're going to get the hoop into that lasso position above the head, and we're going to watch for a gap to open between our palm and the hoop. We're looking for it just here. Gap, 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 gap. And we can begin to count the rhythm of that gap appearing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you feel you have that rhythm, you can get your other hand in a ready position, ready to slide in. Spot the gap and slide it in, and keep that hoop spinning using the same motion on both hands, and then slide your original hand out. Once you've built confidence with this, you can then move on to the skill of switching the hoop's direction with your non-dominant hand. So catching it and then spinning it back the other way. That was close. Catching it and spinning it back the other way. And then switching hands again. And as you become more confident, your prayer hands can become looser, or you can begin to catch the hoop in other places to switch hands. Keep practicing that lasso. Tag me in any videos that you make. I can't wait to see how you get on. Good luck.